you have to wonder for the top teams in the NBA. So for the West, that would be Golden State. For the East, that would be the Hawks. If these two teams can actually, and I will use the term, survive the playoffs, because it's not like they're number one, but it's hindi yung sila lang yung magaling doon sa conference nila. Especially in the case of Golden State, they're in the West. Ang dami magaling doon. Charles, can Golden State, survive the first round, second round, and make it all the way to the finals?
I think right now they're by far the best team in the West, but it's going to be really hard. Pagdating sa playoffs, iba na eh. You play an OKC team that's...
Let's say that OKC gets the 8th seed, number 1 seed.
That would have a relatively fresh Durant, maybe not in his best shape, but he's gonna be not tired this year. If Ibaka comes back, they get through that, they may face a Houston team, a Clippers team, or even a Memphis team kung malay mo, ang bigat nun sa next round. The team I think they'd match up well with would be Portland in the next round. And then after that, my Spurs, my Dallas, you never know who's gonna make it in the next round. Every team there is good. I wouldn't even make it a sure lock that they'd beat Oklahoma. If Oklahoma's fully healthy in the first round, I wouldn't put it past Oklahoma to beat them. If it were New Orleans, I think they'd have an easy time though. But
that's why I prefer OKC. I like Anthony Davis,
me too, but I also like to see a guy like Anthony Davis take a team to the playoffs. I mean, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, but I don't think the Pelicans are that team yet. Yung that they can upset
no
top
chance.
seeds, hindi pa. No, not this one. Not this. Golden State, Susie, can they survive the playoffs?
I've been very vocal about this. I love that team. I love Steph. I love Clay. But I don't think they can even get past the conference finals. Location. The West is ridiculous. And they have proven for ilang years na that they are not a playoff team. They keep losing. So I think masisirat sila eventually.
Before the finals.
Yes.
So parang what you're saying is, swerte na sila kung umabot sila ng conference finals.
Wow.
Renan.
May point si Suzy kasi alam natin sa West, wala namang, hindi counted yung number 1 ka or number 8 ka.
Yeah, not in the West.
Not
in the West.
Sa East pwede, pero ito sa West, wala silang pakialam kahit nasa number 1 ka ng West. Kasi lahat ng makakatapat mo, lahat ng binanggit nyo, San Antonio, Portland, OKC, Clippers, lahat mabibigat yan. Lahat. Kasi pagdating dun, best of 7, back to 0 ka eh. So, they're gonna have a hard time, pero I want to see them in the finals. Kasi gusto kong kung paano, kung clutch player talaga si Clay or clutch player talaga si Steph. Kasi doon mo prove yung sarili mo pagdating mo sa finals, pagdating mo sa conference finals, kung doon ka talaga may-make ng mark ng sarili mo. I mean,
I think playoffs in general. I'd like to see Steph do what he's been doing now.
Yes.
Because I think, I was reading an article, parang si Klay Thompson in playoffs last year. Not his, he didn't really perform up to that level. And sa point nyo nga, naisip ko lang, last year, the defending champions, the Spurs, they were in Game 7 against Dallas. And they were also number 1 in the regular season by far. And
yes.
7 games against Dallas, they barely won.
Let's talk about coaching a bit, no?
Okay, go.
Steve Kerr, right? He's a rookie coach, but he has brought this team to amazing heights na hindi natin in-expect na aabutin. So, I don't know if his fresh perspective coming into the playoffs will help the team, or will his inexperience be a deterrent?
I think Steve Kerr has handled this team very, very well, considering he's a rookie coach. I think he's been able to translate his basketball experience, playing under Phil Jackson. I think he's been able to translate that very well.
I think he has a good relationship with the players. Talaga. That's one of the most crucial things. And I think it's also important to note that he's jumping to a playoff team. It's not like he went to the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
Magaling na talaga yung Warriors. They've been building
Pero pinagaling pa niya lalo.
But he took them to the next level. I think a lot of people tend to overlook that kasi pag minsan may mga coach na magaling, tapos biglang nanalo, they forget the past work of all the coaches. And I think it's important din. Si Mark Jackson, may nagawa rin naman for the Warriors.
My gut feel is, even if, let's say, I want to say, parang kinakabahan ako for Golden State because of yung kalaban sa West. But I think they'll surprise people with the way they will perform in the playoffs.
So they'll be in the finals.
I think
Will
so.
they win the championship?
I am not sure.
Question.
Wala akong third eye.
Question. Para kay Charles. Hindi kay Ask Tito Migo. So,
Ask Tito
parehas
Charles.
ba yung pressure ng coach sa player? Kasi we know Steve Kerr, he can take the last shot and he can make it.
Pero kung as a coach,
As a coach, paano yung pressure nun? I mean, is it the same? Naging player ka, naging coach ka, I mean, paano yun? I mean,
Minsan mahirap rin eh. Kasi you're thinking, okay, I gotta get the play for this guy to get open. But it's not me who's out there setting the screen or ano. Parang you're still at the mercy of your players. You can give the best instructions, pero pag di nila magawa, ang hirap eh.
so
Parang-
players pa rin yung may control
Oo,
talaga.
parang iba yung pressure eh. As a player, I'm getting the ball. Ako na bahala.
ako may sagot ako dyan. Players never get fired.
Ayun. They get traded.
Pero you don't get fired. Pag nililid ka, may trabaho ka pa rin. May sweldo ka pa rin. Okay, let's go to the Hawks.
Okay.
Can the Hawks survive the playoffs?
Well, last year, this was the Hawks team that also almost upset the Pacers. And this year, parang they're looking much better. Like, they've picked up that Spurs type. I mean, of course, their coach was an assistant of Popovich before. And their system's really coming out talaga. They're more familiar with playing with each other. Very unselfish, a lot of ball movement. And they're becoming fun to watch. Although, syempre, wala na silang star. Kaya medyo boring pa rin na sense na they're not a team.
Grabe ka.
Grabe, parang Spurs din.
Unselfish, teamwork, tapos boring. Parang di ka coach ah.
Would you rather watch the Hawks or the Warriors?
Magkaibang conference na.
Wala na silang parang, big name Steph Curry na. Although Jeff Teague has been pretty impressive. But I think they have a chance in the East this year.
Okay.
Unless the Cavs figure it out.
Okay.
Unless Derrick Rose gets healthy, which we never know.
Parang mahirap ma-stop ang Atlanta Hawks.
Mahirap.
Kasi lahat magagaling eh. Parang lahat gumagaling din sa sistema nila. Imagine Jeff Teague, Korver, sino makakaisip ng mga all-star si Korver, di ba? So parang lahat napapagaling talaga ng sistema ni...
Coach Bud.
Oh,
Basta Bud. Yeah, Bud.
Budenholzer.
Yun. So, mahirap ma-scout sila.
Yeah.
Everybody's stepping up in the Atlanta Hawks. So, yun yung magandang sistema na pinasok ni Coach Bud.
Yeah, Coach Bud. Pwede na yan. Ikaw, Susie.
Yung negative na sinabi ni Charles na wala silang
Star power,
player na as in isa or dalawa na talagang standouts. Super contrast na sinabi ni Ren na that's what makes them so good.
Yeah.
It's because they don't have a standout. They don't have that one person na they rely on. It's that starting five that's so amazing. They should beware of the Bucks though.
Masingit pa yun.
Kami nakita ulit dyan. Buti di siya uminom ng kape. Bukayo.
Mapasok lang. You know, before the All-Star
Watch out
break,
for the Bucks.
you guys have to watch out for these Bucks.
Medyo 4-game losing streak lang sila ngayon.
Ba't alam na alam mo, parang pupusta ka. So anyway, asa na tayo? Hawks, no? Before the All-Star break, yung finals prediction ko, Hawks versus the Grizzlies.
Okay.
Yung pa rin yung gusto kong mangyari, kahit napaka-baduy.
Boring nun,
Napaka-boring, baka
Puro
walang
kayo
manood.
boring.
But I would watch that.
Grit and grind versus
Physical, parang
versus teamwork. Oo nga. Pero diba, ako sa akin ito ito lang akin Ako, I want to cheer for the Hawks. Why?
Gwapo si Al Horford? Hindi. Okay, sorry.
Schroeder.
No, because, di ba parang tayo, we always say, especially coaches like you, di ba parang, play as a team. There is no I in team. Share the ball movement. Yun yung Hawks eh. Don't you want a team like that to succeed?
I do.
Oh, di ba?
That's why the Spurs, diba? They're the same. It's the same formula. But the Spurs, parang people like them, pero you don't really see much hardcore Spurs fans.
Meron.
I mean, for a winning tradition like theirs.
No, actually, by default, if you're a Spurs fan, hardcore ka.
Hardcore
Diba? By default.
Hardcore ka talaga.
Kasi walang bandwagon Spurs.
Yes.
Nakarinig niyo ba kayo ng bandwagon na nakikiuso na Spurs fan? That does not exist. But ako, I think Atlanta will show people that they're really, really good pagdating ng playoffs.
But you have to watch out for the Bucks. Yes.
No.
Uy, LQ. Kami na tayo. Dyan.
Tulog sa papag to.
You know what papag is?
You know it na now.
No.
Hanggang ngayon!
I forgot.
You forgot?
Tagalog.
Just make a guess.
Papaalala ko
No,
sa'yo.
no, just make a wild
You can
guess.
embarrass me on
No, I'm not trying to embarrass you. Make a wild
I'm
guess.
trying to embarrass you. What's
I'm
your wild
giving you a
guess?
chance. Make a wild guess. What is Papa Dude?
I don't know.
Make a
Wild
wild guess.
guess.
Guess lang ha. Hula ka lang.
Temper topper, pare.
Sa Papag na Tonight. Yun yung context. Sa Papag na Tonight.
Hula mo lang. Ano ang papag? Sahig. Oh, yung panalo mo pala eh. Sahig.
O yun naman pala eh.
Sasahig ka.
Doon ka mamaya.
Anyway, as we were saying,
Doon ka mamaya.
stars win championships.
Stars win championship. Okay.
Talaga?
Alright. Okay.
Sige.
If you want to tell us...
Ba't di man si Champion ni Nebra? Tagal-tagal.
if you have perceptions, we'll go
Upper
this way.
underscore B, I
Yeah.
think is what Tito Miko is trying to say. That is us on Twitter. You guys can follow us over there. Also at Buhay Basket on Twitter and Instagram. Check them out on Facebook as well. And don't forget to always visit www.buhaybasket.com.
Will the Bucks ever win the championship?
Papag.
Papag.
Ano mukha
Papag.
Papag sa kanya
Stars
eh.
win. Cut na ba?